What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome back to Six Cars. Feels good to be back doing this regularly, not having a month between videos. Thank goodness. Weather is finally getting somewhat better in Toronto, but we are starting off today's video with another Cars and Coffee. We're with the morning meets crew this morning out at World Fine Cars, just in the west end of Toronto. We're going to check out what cars are here. I think there should be some pretty interesting stuff. This group always gets some really cool cars out. So we'll go check this out, see where the journey takes us for the rest of this video. There's always fun stuff on Six Cars. That is a guarantee. So let's head over there right now, check it out. And of course, guys, magic words. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's jump into our first stop of the video. Hey, so there is a pretty good lineup here, actually, guys. So we've got Zach pulling up in the 054 GT again. We have this very nice Revuelto in front, gray with purple accents, purple brakes. I really like that spec. That's pretty nice. But as you guys can see, a really good spread. There's some very special cars down there. So we'll take a look through here, what we got at World Fine Cars. But a nice array like GT4 RS, DBS Superleggera, 911s, R8 GT. Yeah, let's take a gander and see what we got here. We have the Mercy logo here. Absolutely beautiful. The first generation. But key detail, I mean, obviously it's finished in that nice orange, but you guys already know what we're looking for. There we go. Gated manual V12. Hard to come by. And when it's in that good of a condition, obviously the values are going up every single day pretty much. So very cool to see that. Like the rotiforms on the RS6. There is also a 430 Spider modified, very nice looking, and a huge exhaust at the back. Actually, I'll show you guys that right now. I do like that wing, and as you guys can see, it's got a pretty big exhaust, so I can imagine it sounds pretty good. It's a nice 812 GTS, Huracan STO, and yeah, we will continue our journey through the lot here. Here we have the final Audi R8 here, the R8 GT. This is an extremely limited car. Only 333 were made, and yeah, it's kind of sad it's the end of the R8 because it is such a good little car. We've got a PTS GT4 pulling in. That is nice, but this GT is absolutely lovely. It's hard to see through there. We've got the Schroth racing harnesses in there too, but obviously you get this nice little fixed carbon fiber wing, which I think they did a great job on. It's not too over the top or anything. It's just a nice subtle look to the car. You've got that big carbon rear diffuser as well. It looks so good. A great like final send off for the Audi R8. Hopefully it comes back in the future. I don't know if it will have a V10 again, but we can only hope. But that looks fantastic. Yes, we have a new NSX here as well, which I think is aging gracefully. This is such a good buy, and the prices are pretty reasonable right now. So if you want a good affordable supercar bang for buck, I think this is a fantastic option, the NC1 NSX. Here we go. We have the 991.2 GT3 RS Lizard Green, always good. We've got the slammed Liberty Walk Aventador, and I mean slammed, absolutely down to the ground. Of course, that is definitely on air ride suspension. You are not driving anywhere with that setting, but that's pretty cool. You don't really see too many V1 Liberty Walk Kit Aventadors driving around anymore. It's got the huge GT wing at the back. Very cool. We do have an SLR, which is just lovely. We saw the 112 HDK last weekend, and now here we have the standard SLR. Kind of like the new NSX, also a car that is great bang for buck right now, great value. I'm surprised they're not worth more because that just looks so good. It's just aging like a fine wine. We've got another Liberty Walk over here, the GTR. Of course, this also does look like it's on air ride just with how low it is to the ground. I don't think you're getting in this parking lot in that setting, but that looks pretty cool. I do like the baby blue as well. I think it suits the car very nicely. And there we go. My personal favorites, of course, the Lexus LFA. I do believe we've seen this particular car a few times on the channel. I think it is the one that does get stored at the Haggerty Garage out in Burlington. But either way, now it's nice to see it out in the daylight. Of course, my personal or favorite supercar, I would have to say, that V10 is just glorious. So hopefully we do get to hear it driving, but just looking at it is just fantastic to see it out here. Like I said, great spread of cars. Of course, another RS. There's a few more cars back there, and then we'll check out what they have inside the showroom as well. Okay, so the showroom is very cool, actually, World Fine Cars. I just wanted to start in the corner here with a couple Black Series. So the C63 doesn't have the track packs. That's why, if you're wondering where the wing is, that's the track pack option. This one doesn't have it. It's actually rare, I think, to see a C63 Black Series without that package. So that's kind of interesting. But over here, There we go. This is an AMG GT, but I believe this is the Track Series, not the Black Series. It is essentially a Black Series, just the track version of it. So you're basically getting like an AMG GT3 or GT2 sort of in their track purpose car. It's quite interesting. I love it in like the solar beam yellow too. And obviously you guys can see much bigger wing at the back, and there is full bucket seats and a roll cage in it. It's a very serious car, very rare too. I think I maybe only ever seen one, so that's quite nice. A lot of 911s. I see a nice GTR over there. I think it might be a T-Spec and a V12 Vantage. Let's see what else we have in the showroom here at World Fine Cars. Yeah, we have a nice V12 Vantage here. I guess the last version of that car. GTR T-Spec here in that limited edition color. Can't remember the exact name of it. But it's kind of nice. It has like a bit of black and purple and blue, depending on what lights you look at it in. Of course, the T-Spec is also limited, but yeah, you can really see in this light here how the color shifts. This is really cool. This is a factory color. And the T-Specs are also very limited. It's the 2024 model, so you get a slightly redesigned wing, and the front bumper is different too. It's quite busy in here actually, so we'll do the best we can, but there are some nice 911s. Got a Speedster over there that is very good looking, and some classic Mercedes by the look of it as well. Actually, I think that is a 190e Evo 1 back there. Yeah, so that's very nice. It is in fact a 190e, the Evo 1. So the Evo 2 is the one that has the big box wing. This is the Evo 1, so the original of these classic street legal DTM racers. That is such a cool looking car. You still have those nice multi-spoke wheels as well, with the big centers on them, so that is a very rare find. Nice to see that, but pretty cool showroom in here, guys. This is a nice event. I wasn't sure what to expect coming in here, but they've got a lovely spread of cars here at World Fine Cars. And I love that classic 911 too. And I think there is another room towards the back as well. So let's head there right now. There we go. Lovely EK9 Type R as well. Just like mint condition by the looks of it too. And of course it is genuine right-hand drive. The classic red seats, the championship white as well. Just lovely. Got some Mugen parts under there too. So nice to see that. There's some interesting stuff back here too. E46 M3. Nice B7 RS4. Always good to see these really going up in value too. Nice Supra. Yeah, a little bit of everything. There's quite the spread here. Like there's even a Gen 1 Viper over there too. GT4, a couple of M2s. Wow, this is an impressive meet, I must say. I'm glad we decided to check this out. And yeah, I think we'll see what else we can find here before we head to our next stop too. I should also point out this 964 too, just because of the color, man. The color is immaculate, but take a look at the interior. Completely matching the exterior body color. That is beautiful. It's pretty rare to see a classic 911 like that's optioned out, if you will, for lack of a better terms, but just color matching the body on what appears to, what you assume is a very early PTS color. That is just beautiful looking. My goodness, super nice. There's another GT3 that has pulled in there as well, GT4RS, and 991 GT3RS appears to be leaving as the sun is coming out, so let's see if it makes any noise. Okay guys, my apologies. I do have to abruptly leave the World Fine Cars and Coffee because there was another event going on uptown involving some Ferraris, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this. It was worth the quick voyage. So I'm going to head over to Ferrari right now, just behind us, and I'm going to show you guys what's in there. Now, we've come here at the tail end of a Ferrari event, so I do apologize for abruptly leaving the morning meets, but as you guys can see, duty calls. There's some cool stuff here. And like I said, it's a tail end, so there's only a few cars left, but there is some good stuff for a Sunway 12 Cylindri. We like an F12 TDF, SF90XX, very nice SF90 Spider over there too. So hey, there's some good stuff, and obviously when you get the big five, it's kind of a big deal. So let's take a look at what we do have here. Daytona, very nice, and wait. Wow, I see Curator. What's going on, buddy? Back in Toronto. Good to see our old friends out and about, eh?
It's a layover.
It's a layover, a long layover. There's also a couple of Classice restored cars here. in the service bay at Ferrari of Ontario. Lovely Dino, always good to see. But this one definitely caught my eye. Another 365 GTB4 Daytona, and a really nice dark red. But this one's cool because apparently it was actually found in an underground condo parking garage in Toronto, just sitting on blocks, as you guys can see the picture at the bottom there, and fully restored. And it's even got the Classice books and everything on here. That is really nice. And the Classice designation for Ferrari is a big deal, especially when you're auctioning cars and whatnot. So that is cool to see those two cars here. Yeah, so this SF90XX is quite an interesting spec. I like the gray with the black and white and red stripes, and it's a really, really dark red on the wheels too. I think it's similar to one we might have seen down in Florida, like the wheel color, but very like cool, unique spec. I quite like that car, and I think, again, as I mentioned, just a big upgrade over the standard SF90. Always cool to see. We've got the nice F12 TDF there as well, and a pretty traditional spec, so good to see that. And of course the Hyper 5 over here as well. There is that SF90 Spider over there. There's the music playing, so I don't want to get it too loud. We can see blue seats, aftermarket blue wheels as well, the HREs with the TDF stripe, very good. But there is the money right there, guys. The Lineage, the 288 GTO, F40, F50 Enzo, and a LaFerrari, which I do want to get closer to because it is a bit different. Yeah, so if you guys see it in this light, this particular LaFerrari, it's not the standard Rosso Corsa. This is Rosso Scuderia, I believe is the exact color code. So it's a bit lighter. It's almost like a bit of an orange hue to it. It looks very good out in the light here. I do apologize for the robes, but this is the best we're going to get at the moment. But it is nice. It's got like a gunmetal finish to the wheels as well. Quite like that car. And of course, as I mentioned, the Enzo, F50, F40, 288. Doesn't get much better than that. Will be another one joining the queue soon. Once we get F80s delivered, here will be the big 6. But for now, we do the big 5. Very special to see. As you guys know, if you're new to the channel, maybe you don't, I'm taking the F40. Best Ferrari ever made, but maybe let me know which one you guys like best out of this amazing lineup. There are no wrong answers. And just show a couple more V12s over here as well, because why not? There's a very nice 812 with a massive shield on the side, and obviously some aftermarket wheels on it. It's quite sinister though. I think that looks pretty darn good. And we do have a nice white F12 as well. Black wheels, the carbon fiber shield. That is just such a nice looking spec. I think white is probably the best looking color on the F12, just my personal opinion, but I do very much like that. And of course, as I mentioned, the 812 all sinister in black, very good too. But yeah, not a bad little morning, guys, I must say. And as you guys know, Ferrari Ontario always has some very cool cars. There's a 250 LM upstairs in the window, by the way, just for the record. Oh, and there goes the TDF. Bad timing. As I mentioned though, we did get here towards the end. We got to see it though. And there is the TDF. Not bad. Oh, and here comes the big 5. Getting some moving action, which is good. Oh.
She has no voice. She had a bad day.
Going US, but now because of, let's say, politics, without dipping deeper into it, my visa is still being processed.
Well, guys, that does it. Wraps up the vlog here on 6 Cars. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that one. Tons of great content. That was an awesome meet. Thanks again to the guys at Morning Meets and World Finding Cars for putting that on. And, of course, the nice surprise we got with the crazy Ferrari lineup. So I think that was a pretty good day, and there's plenty of fun stuff coming up. It's a busy May in Toronto, too. Like, lots of Porsche meets, actually. Tons of supercar events. There's some JDM shows coming up. It's going to be a really busy. And we're just dropping off the 370 Nismo here for some work at the best mechanic shop in Toronto, by the way, SFG Auto House. If you are in GTA, Markham area, wherever, and you need stuff done, performance done to your car, this is the place to go. So I'll leave it at that, guys, and we will be back in the next vlog very shortly. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody. I'm Kyle. We'll see you next time on 6 Cars.